What is up, everybody?
You hear me now, huh?
Yep, got you
That's
slipping.
good. That's always a challenge, whether you can hear me or not.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing today?
Hmm. I'm hungry. How about you?
Yeah, a little on the hungry side for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I just dug into a couple of these, tied me over.
Yeah, I
Right? Yeah, that's
yeah,
hot, man.
yes. Sunflower
Chicken
seeds.
and bacon, right? Dang. What'd you do? What'd you do for fun this weekend? Did you do anything?
Oh, damn, we got Will Holt in the house. What's up, Will? How are you, sir?
All right. Hmm.
Yeah, I went to a Audio Ace very first show this weekend.
Oh, you had a
Down
show.
with that.
You had a show.
Yes.
That's cool.
it was cold. We'll say that.
Was it?
It was cold. Yes, sir.
Uh,
It was a little. I want to say we probably had 20-mile-an-hour wind, and it was kind of like misting all day, like a misty rain all
dang.
day long, and it just
Yeah.
kind of miserable. But I think, I mean, I can't remember right off the top of my head. It was a small show, but it was because of it was the week before Midwest SPL finals. It was
Hmm.
a week after our finals. And it was just a cold, rainy day, to be honest.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got John Hall in the house. Hell, we got all the big guys in here tonight. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome.
That's cool.
From
Oh,
Dallas.
John showed
Hell
up
yeah.
too. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. We got some big name people trying to watch us tonight, Billy. We're gonna have to watch what we say.
Right. I'll be delicate.
So what about yourself? What'd you do this weekend, sir?
Man, I went up to check out the IASCA finals, and there was a few orgs there, but so the sound quality was there, and our guy Richard from California was there, so I went up there, and we went out to eat a couple times, but check out some of the sound quality vehicles, and of
Yeah,
course the SPL stuff too.
that'd be pretty cool.
It was. I'll tell you what was pretty cool. RP was there, and dude, he opened his door up, and they have, I don't know what the class was or what, because I don't know anything about it, but he played that thing wide open pretty much with his door open, and
Yeah,
I was probably 100 feet away, and it was pressuring up my ears. I was like, how is anybody going to stand around that vehicle to demo it? And they themselves stand on the back corner on the other side. you know
right.
yeah,
I'm pretty
it was
sure we had. I'm pretty sure that's already going to happen, John. But I haven't had a chance to look at the book, but I'm pretty sure we haven't had anybody else book it since then.
Man, I don't think it's the third, is it?
Well, he wants to book me for next year for the third for that same venue.
August. Yeah, August. I
Yeah,
see.
in August.
Not
Yeah,
finals. Yeah.
so I didn't.
Yeah. Sam was there, and
Yeah,
yeah, that's right, Sam. It was cool. I was just running around. I know you're busy,
he was
uh,
he was busy making that 3-4 time champion. Boy,
right?
they are just racking them in there left and right, sir.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Pretty badass for sure. Hey, Chris, how are you, sir? Yeah, so I mean, overall, it was a great weekend. We got to kind of hang out and see some people we haven't got to see in a while. I got to hang out with Dan Current and his wife, so
Really?
that was kind of really nice.
Dang.
After he quit crying because I didn't stay at his house, but
Dang.
he was mad because I didn't. Billy, can you message me? James, he's probably not going to message you right now, but I'm sure.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna message you right now. I thought I had talked with Tony already about, I think, what he wants to talk about, but I'm trying to find it.
Who's coming to Bryant Radio on November 4th? Where's that at, sir?
Where's that?
Is it? He wants to sleep over, Jimmy.
Right.
Nah. I mean, I do have We have room in here and always can, let a
Yeah.
lot of people stay here. Oh, we got Pippin in the house. Pippin's
Right.
going to be busy this week. Or is it this weekend? No, it's next weekend. Midwest SBO Finals. Can't remember. Is it this weekend or next week? I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh, hey, wait a minute, man. Ain't that the same weekend as the Wake the Dead show?
No, it's the weekend after. Or
Oh,
weekend.
okay. So not this coming weekend, but the next weekend.
Remember. I don't think it's this weekend. I think it's next weekend. Because Wake
Okay.
and Dead,
Yeah.
Wake and Dead is this weekend.
Yeah, okay.
And next
So-
weekend is Midwest SPL Finals. Yeah,
So
the last
those,
weekend of the month. Yeah.
those of you that don't know, this show at Bryant's Radio is in Virginia. We've only had a few shows in Virginia, but that one's going to be in Virginia. So we're
That's
excited about that. Wes Strickland's getting us kicked off up there.
It's in Collinsville, or I guess that's a Collinsville or how
I
you.
think Collinsville, I think is how you say it.
That's what
It's up
I
in the
would say
hills, man.
Collinsville, but
Yeah, the hills of Virginia, right?
go to Ruckus. Oh, great. I really want to come to Ruckus, but I don't think it's going to happen. Obviously, it's a long trip for me to Ruckus. And my job, I just, it's new, so I don't think it's going to allow me to take off anymore. So we'll see.
Yeah, I hope to make it up there. I've never made it to that one. So we usually have something else the same time. It always keeps me away. But I don't think I have anything this time.
Finals was, the 7th, and the 8th started the new season.
Yeah, for some people, the 7th started. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Jordan ran the second one, so definitely.
Yeah, a lot of. Well, I think you're the only one that did the other day. Everybody else did it at the same time.
Did they? No, hell with that. I figure, people drive that far down, make it a 2-day show, make it kind of worth their while at least.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whatever floats your boat.
I don't know. That I like to hang out with my people, so I make them come back. Same weekend as Billy's is.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had been out there but they're not doing that one this year.
Yeah. They're not doing that year?
I don't think they're doing the showdown this year. Because usually I've had to haul the tents and stuff out there. But we got Richard out there now. Even if they did do it, we got Richard out there.
Absolutely. Yeah. Pop Tart in the house. What's up, Pop Tart? So I don't know. I'm kind of excited for this new season. Kind of ready to see how things play out and just how people actually start turning it up. Billy, you awake over there?
Was that? Oh, I was typing. What we doing?
I said I'm excited to see how this new season's going to start out or go play out, because I feel like there's a lot of people going to make some big moves this year.
Yeah, I get a little nervous when we make changes on our score sheet because you never know what somebody's building. So we didn't make many this time, but we made another little change today. What do you think about that? Did you see it?
I see it, and I think it's fine as long as we can make sure that the guys get their points, but I think that'll be no problem. But
yeah. Well, actually, the reason I hadn't made any graphics on the new year is because I wanted to wait until we pin down these, how we're going to do this before I put all that data in. So I'm going to change those classes before I put, in. You're going to have to tell me. You're going to tell me, like, if they run demo wars for not demo wars, any of our demo classes for you, is your show. You'll have to tell me, okay, this build is a no wall, this build is a whatever, but we'll just go through it and do the best you can. And I'll put them in that class. Because if I don't, we'll have top 10s, 50 classes,
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know there have been a couple people asked me and my wife, was like, why hasn't he posted scores yet? Why hasn't he posted scores yet? From the day after finals, I was like, there's a reason behind it. Just chill out. Just chill out. You're gonna get your points, and yes, I'm sorry that he didn't post the day after yet, but
Yeah, they'll come out. Right now, I have about 20 of them piled up to do. So,
right. What's up, Super? Sorry, I was reading the comment there. Yes, Jeremy, to answer your question right there, yeah, he's making a rule book for everybody to follow. For all the new people and for the old people and for everybody, just so everybody does the classes the exact same way every time. There's no variation. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. So hopefully that's going to be coming out to all the judges, and everybody's going to have to follow them rules, including myself as well, including Billy. But it is what it is. But that's just to help keep that variation out of there. Because I agree with Mont, and I hate to say it, but there's been some variations at every show.
Yeah. I got a book. I've got a book pretty much written on that, but you judges gonna have to read it. I mean, but I've got it just about written, but we had to finalize this bullseye class and all that stuff before I give it to you guys. So
a lot of times
this is not the rule book. This is a judge's book I'm talking about.
It's like that big, but still do this, do this, and do this.
Yeah, the judge's book is thicker than the rule book. Demo wars. He's probably talking about the demo classes. You think, Jimmy?
I don't know exactly which one he's talking about. How did demo wars?
I don't think we had demo wars last year.
Last year we had, no. It was all just Demo King and the other one.
Yeah, Demo Dominator.
Yeah, Demo Dominator. Sorry, I don't have the sheet in front of me.
Yeah.
It ran good after I figured y'all would take a peek on. Question: how are y'all going to do a Bluetooth?
Cannot. That's a SUV class.
What about C-pillar classes? There's only one C-pillar class now, Super Dave. Only one.
Yeah.
Everybody in the C-pillar class, which there's like 12 of y'all. But
yeah,
all 12 of y'all are going to have to run against each other. So y'all better step up your game.
No doubt. Here we go. We'll put this up while we that way everybody can see what we're talking about.
Yes.
Now, Jimmy, this is your area of expertise. This Mayhem is just outside the window, right?
Outside the window.
We didn't break that one up, I don't think.
I don't think you did actually.
But... well, here it is right here on the sheet here. So we didn't break that one up. Yeah. So we can't break anything else up. We have 48 spots used on Term Lab, and that's all we have is 48. And that's enough. At some point, you have to compete with one another. Yeah.
That's a good one. At some point, you guys are going to have to compete against each other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the smaller C-pillar class we just had nobody in it. We had one guy. Most of the people that were in it were no-walls. Really, only one guy that I know of for sure that should have been in that class all year. And he was the only guy that ran at finals. And
Super Dave.
Well, he's a know-all, right?
Huh? No, Super Dave.
rolled up.
C
But
Pillar.
he didn't run much.
He ran 1 or 2 times a year. I mean, he didn't
Yep.
have enough. I mean, he paid for
So he
membership
would've-
and everything,
Yeah,
but
so he would have been in, but he would have been in the big one.
no,
He would have
only
been
had
in the big
one
class.
amplifier.
It don't matter. It's culinary, man.
Yeah, true. I didn't think that in cone area would have put him. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we only had one guy really,
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think. I forgot about that. It's
Right.
cone area.
Yeah. Yeah, the memberships expire on our finals date.
Yep.
On the finals date.
I let everybody know too. October 8th, when they ran, you have no more memberships. See, and that's why we love you, Super Dave. That's why we love you, sir. Where do you sign up? Just go to basewars.org and you can look under. Billy, can you do that real quick on that other screen?
What are we doing?
Show them where to go get their memberships.
Jimmy, I can do better than that. Let's try something. Let's try something fancy.
Okay.
Everybody pull out your camera, your phone. You see the bottom right, Jimmy? I wonder if it'll work, but that is a QR code that'll take you to the store where the memberships are. I don't think it'll work on there, but
let me see. Let's see if I can get it to work. I had to close out all my.
Let's see. Well, even if I got to work on my phone, that's not going to let y'all see it. Yeah, I had that idea today when I was messing with those score sheets. Yeah, actually it does. So I just scanned that on my phone.
It's working on my phone too. Yeah. See, I scanned it off of the computer.
Right. So that'll be that you can get memberships there. That'll be where you can buy shirts or whatever whenever we get hats and all that stuff. But yeah, and this left one, this one up here, that will be that'll change. That's our last year's rule book. But as soon as we finish these class names and stuff, our rule book will be there. And this kicker thing up top, that's going to be a contest where everybody that enters Base Wars that weekend, that next week, or either that Monday if possible. But the reason I hate to say that Monday is because judges don't always get me their stuff by Monday. But so probably the following week we'll have a drawing for everybody that entered Base Wars will be entered into a drawing. And every week, Jimmy will draw something here, and Kicker will ship them something. And then at the end of the year, Kicker's put together a big system. Somebody's going to win a totally big system from Kicker, like at our finals, you know.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's get a website, basewars.com. www.basewars.com. Yeah, that's it. Or basewars.org. Sorry.
Yeah.
You said it right before I did.
Mm-hmm.
It's not .com, it's .org.
Yep. And this year, your member numbers will stay the same. Next year's, they're going to change. I'm going to eliminate the 39, the zip code, and we're just going to make it one. So because people ain't getting it, you know. So we're just going
to finally figuring it out. Damn it.
Yeah, well, they're only 5 years too late, man.
Why? Damn it. They're finally starting to get it, Billy. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
What's that big Marty?
Walt, you do need to, because this year we every judge hunted through data trying to find where people had competed in the previous. We're not doing that. Just absolutely not going to do it next year. So your points or your show count will start after you become a member.
I guess so, Mom, because truthfully, we really just, how are we going to, no one is up to the level to actually be an SQ judge.
Yeah, the problem with that, and a lot of people don't even think about it, but Base Wars started out as an SQ organization, right? But man, I don't have a network of sound quality judges. Don't know how to get them. So I have a rule book. I have a score sheet already written. but it's just not in the cards for us. I don't know if ever, but certainly not in the near future.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't want to speak out for everybody, but I feel like we have enough. We have enough judges, and it's just everybody has a different personality and different taste, so it just wouldn't be fair, like Billy said. You know what I mean? So if I thought it would be okay for you to run a this, and this, but you went to another judge and they said that it would be different. It's just not fair to you guys. And I mean, I don't know. So
sound quality in general does have to deal with that.
I mean,
we used to keep notebooks on the judges. You know, we would keep notebooks on the judges. So judge said, 6 months ago that it was bass heavy. Then we know when we get that judge, we turn it up, turn it down a little bit, So yeah, and our demo wars are the same way. I was at one show where we did demo wars, and there's these two cars went, and one of them to me obviously sounded better than the other, but they chose the other, and I'm like, what the hell? I don't have no words for that. What happened?
I seen that before. Like there was a time before I started actually being a judge with you. I can't even remember. It was like 2017, 18, we were at a show and they were doing kind of like I'd say like a demo wars class. Mm-hmm. And there was a gentleman that asked me to come over and be a judge. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I went and I listened to each system and I was like, I picked this car over here because he had the mids, the highs, the bass, the everything, it was kind of the all around system. And nobody else picked it. And later on, he came over and he asked me, he was like, hey, just a question. Why'd you do that? He was like, you was the only one that picked that car. And I explained it to him. And I was like, to me, that's what, a demo. It's a demo. I don't want to hear just loud bass. I want to hear loud bass, mids, highs, tweets. I want to hear everything. I want to hear the whole experience.
Well, that's what our demo wars is. It's really sound quality, but it's just outside the vehicle.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's different for each judge. It's kind of hard.
Well, no, it's the same for each judge. They all like different sounds, Mm-hmm. What you may like, I may not like, and there's a lot that goes in that. You can play a song I hate. That's going to be hard for me to like it.
I mean, there's that too as well too, and that's kind of not fair to the competitor as well either. But you better learn your judge.
Yeah, well, I tell you this, man. So one thing I do is if I don't like the song, I just I listen to what musical stuff may be there, but then I just look at the crowd. Well, does the crowd like the song? Because that's part of it too. Yeah. And so if the crowd's dancing to a song I hate, well, hey, good job. Good points or whatever. But yeah, man, anytime something is subjective, for one, you have to fight with popularity, right?
Well, and you're right on that.
And the judges are different. I mean, it's just tough, That's why nobody really wants to do it.
Well, I don't know. I like doing the demo classes. But a lot of my guys down here run the demo classes.
No, not the demo classes. The demo wars is what I'm talking about. Y'all hadn't done those yet. That's when you put the cars up against one another and you walk around the cars listening to them. Kind of like Demo Dominator, except you have 3 judges that everybody knows is there.
Nobody wants to sign up for that. They're like, we do that all day long. Why am I going to pay you?
Right. They'll see. Once they get a little bite of it, they'll enjoy it. I felt like your area would enjoy it more than anybody because they love doing that stuff.
They do. And they're ignorant with it.
Right.
Yes, we ran it last season.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know. It'll be good.
Yeah.
You never know.
That's right.
Never know. Just like a lot of people don't realize, like deathmatch. Deathmatch is the shit down here.
Right, that's a tough one. Look here, you moonlighting on me, right?
You know, hey,
Shame on you.
it is what it is. So, deathmatch, though, I'm telling you, deathmatch is like just killing it down there. Even Isaac, that man ran it like maybe, I want to say maybe 3 times.
Yeah, man, he was on that
At
screen a
one
long time.
show. I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell? I mean, it just kept going and going and going. I was like, hell yeah, good
Right.
for you. I'm not mad at him, but good for him.
Yeah, Mike, we're thinking about it, man. We're just not sure. Just not sure if we should put those numbers up or not. They were really bad. No, I'm kidding, man. We had to work out some data stuff before we could put those up. Be in the next few days, probably.
Yep. More meters for a death match. Are you going to pay for more meters for death match, Tommy? I mean,
What do you mean more meters? I don't get it.
because we have a team chat and everybody's thinking that they'd like to run death match, like be able to run 3 and 4 cars at once.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, it would be cool, but does everybody have all their multiple meters and all that stuff? And
Man, dude, you made the money. You just buy. You can run 4 meters.
okay,
Just it ain't
we'll have, we'll have to go in.
$500-$600.
We'll have to go in and reconfigure the settings on the computer because there's
Yeah,
always
it ain't too hard.
yeah.
Too hard. So you just need about 3 more sensors.
I know people.
You have 2? You have 2 sensors?
Well, one, the other one's kind of iffy if it wants to work.
Yeah.
I'm 4 years in, Billy. That sensor's been beat the shit out
right.
of.
So you got 2. So you got 2 sensors. You just need 2 sensors. That's about another 400, 300, 400. I don't remember exactly. And you need 2 or 3 more TVs.
And don't forget the cables.
Yep. You need the cables. And you really kind of need a trailer to haul those TVs, man.
Shit. I mean, I could run one TV and they could all be on one TV, but I just need a bigger TV. So y'all just need to help me pay for a bigger TV. There you go.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. And I mean, I understand
this one.
Seriously, I understand.
Yeah, not really, Walt. I'm just joking. So this is kind of the hiccup with this for us is, the sensor everybody uses for TermLab, it picks up only up to 260 something hertz. I can't remember.
I think it's
270.
270.
So if you get a regular mic like the old ECM or whatever 8000, it tops out at 135, and so we just hadn't went that way yet. Yeah.
Sensor goes up. Yeah, it goes up to 3K. Okay. Yeah. Well, you got to remember, shit. My TV is old as hell.
Which is the X sensor? Is that the sound quality thing that he had, or is that the newer ones? I think mine only goes up to 260 something hertz.
Honestly, I've never really paid that close attention, to be truthful.
There's a sound quality. They call it a sound based.
Yeah,
I call it sound quality
right.
sensor.
Sound quality sensor.
But he's not selling them anymore, and we can't get them. Okay, so I have, but mine still says in my computer, it still says that it only goes up to 260.
RTA meter. Yep, Greg even said, yep, it's RTA. That's what it is.
Yeah, the RTA meter.
Yes.
Yeah, so
I would love to have one of them. That would be badass if all of our judges could have the RTA.
Yeah. Well,
the RTA
don't have them. Wayne don't have them to sell anymore.
I know.
So I don't know what's up with that. Now you can use another microphone for that. It plugs in that XLR port right in the center of the TermLab, but it tops out. That meter tops out at 135 roundabout. Or that sensor, I'm sorry. That microphone.
Bottom left tells you the mic. Okay.
Bottom left tells you which mic you have. Well, I can't wait to check that out. I think I can't remember. I don't remember if Melissa's got the newest one I bought or if I have the newest one I bought. Uh, hmm, I
I
don't
just
remember.
updated mine last weekend though,
Yeah.
so I'd have probably the newest version.
No. Yeah.
Version.
He's talking about the sensors. There must be something different in the hardware of the newer sensors. I don't know.
You know, and I kind of wondered that too.
Yeah.
You know, shit. What I've had.
Did yours act right this weekend?
No.
No. What did it do?
It still wouldn't let me do the clamp. Wait a minute.
Anybody tell everybody what it's doing, and let's see if anybody knows
I
what's
don't
up.
know though. I take that back because I don't think I actually had anybody that ran that class this weekend. No, that
So he run that bullseye class, and when the car was on, when they were
there was nothing on. The car was completely shut off. There was no music, no nothing. I made everybody in the crowd shut up. I mean, we were in complete silence, and that meter still was coming out at like a 129 or a 129 or 130.
yeah.
I tried unplugging it. I tried a new cable. I tried a new cord or a new sensor. I mean, I kind of pretty much tried everything that I could. I don't understand. I have the 2-year-old sensor. Bought another one 2 months ago. Yeah, reset it. I tried to reset the computer. I reset everything. Trust me. I called Billy. We went through fucking the parameters of the computer to
Now,
make.
we didn't reset it, but when you updated it, it should have been the same thing.
And it just, yeah, I mean, Super Dave was there. He's seen it. It's just, it was weird. So I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Need to call Wayne and check it out.
Yes, sir. What's up, Zachary? How are you, sir? Fit you in a few classes, Burt Demo and Demo Wars. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Bring it. I'd like to see you run some them classes, Melissa. I think all the judges need to get back into actually running in the lanes again. Billy.
Yeah, we had a couple of them.
Billy.
Tony runs. Yeah.
Billy, when are you going to get back in the lanes, Billy?
Hey, man, you know that you know that idea that you let all your people eat before you eat, right?
Right.
When I come back into the lanes, all these people, they're gonna have to bow, and I'm just not ready for that yet.
All right.
Right?
Mine
Y'all need to practice.
mine went away to the actual one of my teammates is going to help me build a nice little steel cage in it, and then I'm gonna get it back and work my ass off. Hopefully, if God permits and everything works out right, I might be able to bring out something next year. I don't know when, but something.
Man, it's gonna be too cold to be building.
I don't think bullshit. Bullshit. I'll put a space heater in that motherfucker and run with it. I've did it way too many times.
Yeah.
I cut everything and I do everything in the basement and then I carry it outside.
Yeah. So, hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to point out one more thing, Jimmy. I haven't really talked to many people about, but this, since we kind of making the extremes go into these pro classes, right? Okay. I added a hurricane class for them. So that's 19 hertz and down in this extreme section.
Where's it at? I don't see it.
See my cursor wiggling under the pro classes?
Hurricane Unleashed.
Yep.
30-second music average.
It's basically like our hurricane, except it's for the extreme vehicles, 19 and below.
Okay. Like Jamie. No, Jamie's not, though. I can't even say Jamie. Fuck.
Yeah. Well,
Paul Nacer.
Paul.
Nacer. Yeah.
And Unleashed demo is just any frequency.
Dan Horner. You know, I mean,
yeah. Yeah. Should they want to play in the demo classes, we made some for them.
All right.
And the
The
extreme builds can play in the GOAT class, but they have to stay under 53 hertz.
Wow. Did you not see what Dan Horner did this year? I mean, seriously,
Nuh-uh.
it was crazy. He did like I want to say it was a 74 under 5K. Under 5K. Seriously,
wow.
he did a 74 under 5K.
Yeah, that's a big old steel firm, nice box. Does that?
Yeah.
So I just didn't think that we would have enough people in the trunk class that could do Hurricane that would put up a score that they would really want broadcast across the world. To be honest with you, not the world really, but America for the most part. I just thought there wouldn't be very many people go in it.
I mean, but you also have to remember, like Billy said, we're limited on classes that we can add in Term Lab. So right now, the classes that we have, if we add another class, we're going to have to get rid of another class. And then somebody else is going to be upset because we got rid of their class. So, I mean, we got to kind of give and take just a little bit. Sorry.
Even if you look at these Demo Wars classes, they're not in Term Lab anymore. They are in a separate form that the judges have to fill out separately than Term Lab and then send to me. So those are not even. So 48 classes stop at this Hurricane Unleashed right here.
Right.
Now, if it's up to me, if we could find something to do with a single cab that has a enclosure behind the seat and console boxes, Sniper could go. It's not real popular, but we have to have somewhere for those guys to play, you know. So the high voltage in America we don't use, but there are places that do. So, you know, that one for us isn't that unpopular, but in other parts of the world they do use it. So that's it, man. The rest of those classes are pretty popular. Yeah, man. There's just nothing that we can cut. On if we look at the fun classes, the Bullseye's new, so we're not sure about that.
The day after final, I had like 3 people run Bullseye.
Yeah.
That's going to be a fun class.
Yeah. We don't get a lot of motorcycles, and that's what Iron Horse. Iron Horse is for motorcycles and side-by-sides and stuff. We get those at car shows for the most part for me.
It depends on kind of where I'm at. Because there's a couple shows that I go to that I'll have like 15 people show up on a motorcycle, and I'll get 2 or 3 of them to run.
Yeah.
And there's another show I'll show up, and there'll be like 15 people show up, and none of them will run. So it's really inconsistent here. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, so there's really just nothing else that we can cut. I mean, if we cut, we'd have to combine something on these demo classes again.
I'm trying to cut the key, the power.
Hot seat, you know, it's not at all the least of the demo classes. I think the least of the demo classes is probably Hurricane, but you know, everybody thinks that's
popular up here.
Yeah.
The guys love hot seat up here.
You said something that's key up here. See, across the country, regionally.
Down here, whatever. Sorry. Whatever.
No. What I mean is what's popular for you, you know, they're not even running those classes somewhere else. And like, what's a good example? Richard out in California, I assure you, he will have these Hurricane Unleashed guys, right? In Mississippi, probably not, you know. Jordan won't have that many that does that probably, you know. It's just each area is kind of different.
I'm telling you, these guys ran like 3 and 4 times because I said like a weird number. I went in and I said a 129.99. You know how hard it is to hit that exact number? If you go over, you bust.
we've got a little bit of a problem with with that bullseye class. Have you figured out what it is yet?
I mean, besides my meter not reading correctly, no.
Yeah. So you can't let them come back and rerun forever, right? They just keep rerunning forever till they get, on the number, right?
I shut it off eventually.
So
I always shut it off. Reruns are shut off an hour before the end of the show.
But I'm just saying they might come back 10 times before then. You don't want to encourage that. I think that class, because the challenge is for them to get it within 30 seconds, right? That class, I think we should charge another fee for them to come back. And then everybody that pays that money in, like to re-up, if you will, that money maybe goes to the winner of the class.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay, I can see that.
Something that says
okay, one run. And if you want to rerun, you have to pay. You have to
give them two. Okay. Give them a rerun in case something bad happens, And we could even just say if something bad happens, we just throw it out and you still can do 2 runs or whatever, You
get 2 runs. And after your second run, if you want to rerun again, you have to pay an extra $10.
I think either that and give it back to whoever wins it, or donate it to a charity at the end of the year or whatever.
See what that person wants. I think it should go to the winner.
Well, no, it can't be the person. We all have to decide as an org because we all got to do the same thing, right?
I think it should be the person that won the show should win it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that's my first thought too.
Like if I set it at a 129.37 and somebody hits it and wins it and it's game over, nobody can beat them, that person wins the money. If it's $5 or if it's $25,000, which I guarantee they'll never get that high. Right. It doesn't matter how much money it is, they win.
Yeah. See this, I'm kind of this school of thought almost, because the challenge is getting it there in that 30 seconds, right? So
shouldn't be able to rerun. Yeah. I mean,
that class only now.
That's kind of why I think it should be one and done on that class. You do one run.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Wes is the one that kind of come up with this, the way we're doing it. He's the one that suggested.
I'm telling you, I love this class, and I think it would be really, really beneficial. But let's make it so more people are interested for a while. Let's make a little money in there. Give them one run, and if you want to rerun it, it's $10. But whoever wins the money.
Yeah. I'll put that up on our judges chat and let everybody decide what they want to do, and we'll go with the whatever they say. I like this idea, half to the winner and half to a pot for something. I got a charity I'd like to get involved with. That'd be awesome.
I mean, it would be if we could start doing a charity, if we could start,
Oh, I got one I'd love to do.
Yeah, me. I'm broke. No, I'm joking.
Right.
Support you. Hashtag yay.
Yeah.
Audio Ace.
But here's the big deal, man, is every judge needs to, for this class for sure. But anyway, I tell everybody to put their meters on, the 100th. So it's not 0.9, it's 0.99. You judges definitely need to do that. Right. Well, they can run another. No, we can't do that.
No, can't do that. I think we should just do a charity class, maybe. Maybe call it. That. Can we call it a charity class?
No. Then we'd get all the people from some other orgs to come because they want the charity. I'm just kidding, man. That's a joke. Yeah, man, no, we don't need that. We got we're good with our finals awards. We may up our fee a little bit to put towards awards, to make a little nicer award next year. But we're not going to up it a lot. We don't want to. So we good on awards. We don't need that. And thankfully, last year Dan Horner stepped up and helped pay for some awards, and this year US Amps has helped pay for some awards. That's why you guys see that logo somewhere around me at the top right here. And their logo will be on the finals awards because they help pay for them. So
Absolutely, it's pretty
so
badass.
yeah, I'm not the best at asking for money, so I'm not that guy that can go get a bunch of sponsors. Pretty much, I think everybody else goes and asks for sponsorships. As far as I say, everybody else, other orgs or whatnot. I'm good at putting out there what we need and what can I do to earn it. That's where I'm at. And if I feel like I can help you and earn it, then I want your money. Otherwise, I don't want it. It's kind of like I told people, take Sundown. They helped us with Greg's location, but everybody knows Sundown. I can't do anything for them. Now, what am I going to advertise to you guys? Let you know who Sundown is? Jimmy, you know who Sundown is?
Mm-mm.
Right. I would do them no good. Right?
I mean, you're right to understand exactly what you're saying.
I would be better off to go to some hair care product and try to get them to advertise to you guys,
You're right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Tires and wheels, I better shut up. I'm gonna be giving away my business end of stuff,
But I mean, it's he's right. I mean, when it comes right down to it, at the end of the day, he can't really do much to actually help Sundown because Sundown is an amazing product, and they really don't need us. Like Crossfire, they don't need us. Kicker, I mean, they really don't need us, but they're amazing and they help us. Savard, I mean, JY, just
Kicker,
everybody that does help.
Kicker has back in the day
advertising for Turtle Wax.
Right. No doubt. So Kicker, they come to me. I'd been up there with them, and so Kip comes to me and he says, "Man, we need to do something, with your org." And I'm like, "Man, I ain't got nothing for you guys. Everybody knows y'all, and I can't do anything." But he, out of charity or generosity or however you want to call it, we split the first tent that we had that had the Kicker and stuff on it, and then so that worked out. So they liked it. Right. And so they liked it, and so now we got further tents. So I guess whatever we're doing with them, that works. It works for them. But I didn't know that at the time. I was like, "Man, I ain't got nothing for y'all." That's what I told Kip. But he's like, "Yeah, but we still need to do something." So they did, and they did it. I don't mean totally out of charity, but I just mean out of gracious. They were charitable about it. They didn't have to, but they offered it, is what I'm saying. They were nice.
I honestly think that you downplay yourself and you downplay it. I'm telling you, when it comes right down to it, Billy, we give a little bit right out.
Yeah.
I mean, we give a little bit of promotion. We get plenty of people watching us,
but it's like this. It's like this. I could go to Alaska, and it'd be like me going up there trying to sell them folks some ice. Right? Now, some of the smaller brands, I think I can do US Amps some good. They've been out for a long time. They're making a comeback. We know who they are, but I guarantee you there's a bunch of people under 30, 35 that don't know who they are. So, we could help them. 100%. I think we could help them. Mm-hmm. And I'm proud to be involved with Kicker. I'm proud that Sundown helped us, and I like putting them. And I met all these people, and I like all these people. The people.
I've met everybody but Scotty. I've
met him once or twice. Now, we've not had a lot of conversation, but he was a real nice guy. Jake is nice. Well, he was on here with us,
Jacob's amazing. I love Jacob. He's an amazing man.
The guys at Kicker,
the person.
Man, all the people at Kicker are jam up. And like what you guys have online is people smack talking and bashing one another. None of the heads of these companies are like that. They're all good people, Yeah, so I'm proud to have met and do business with them, all of them. It's fun. I'm gonna enjoy it. Just wish I could offer them a little more.
No, I mean you're right. It's just they're amazing companies, and they've already figured it out. They don't need us, but it's nice to see that they give back to some smaller organizations like us. And
Yeah,
I
look,
mean,
man.
it's amazing, and we appreciate it. Trust me, we appreciate it.
Yeah, how many years
I
did
don't see
Kicker?
nothing. Billy doesn't see nothing, but it filters out, and it's
No,
amazing.
listen.
It
How
helps.
many years at all the finals, Midwest in your area, did Kicker give them all that money, and they never had anybody in the lanes?
Kicker? No. Well, actually, I disagree with that. They had one solid person down where I'm from. It was Nate Scow. There was a gentleman down here where I'm from. He ran a S10 or a very small pickup truck, and he has ran that damn Kicker forever. Three of them, I believe. But Nate Scow
So,
is he's the
so they
man.
had one guy.
He knows, but I'm telling you, the guy down
So,
here,
so
they
they're sponsoring all these orgs, and they got one guy. I'm just saying they were gracious to do it.
no, you're
That's
right,
all.
absolutely, and I understand where you're coming from. Trust me, it was amazing to actually see, and yeah, no, Kicker's amazing for what they do.
Yeah,
They're smaller organizations for everybody. Period.
yeah, yep.
Nate Scal is a super cool guy. Yeah, he is.
I guess I can pull this thing down now. Huh? There you go. Now people can see you. Think I'm gonna have to adjust my background before next week. I get kind of lost in the other background we have.
Oh, the one that I'm
No,
not
yeah,
sure like that, but the date's wrong now.
Which one? What date?
2023 or 2024, sir.
Oh, it's 2023 still, man.
Not according to Base Wars. I know. I'm joking. Stop, guys. Stop. I was like, no. I was like 15. Make the final cost.
Yeah, I did see. I got to see Cody Malone this weekend.
I watched quite a few videos. I watched Sam Dunn. I watched him run. I got to watch, a couple of the other Team DTX guys run. Yeah, but no, I mean seriously, it was pretty amazing to see them guys run and do what they do.
Yeah.
Sam's like we said that earlier, like 3 or 4 in, but
yeah, they had. Let's see, RP came. They had. I don't know. There was a little Farino. I think is that what it's called, right next to RP's. I think that was with them.
You know who that was? Sure. It was Hanks.
Huh? Was that Hanks? Hank was definitely there.
Well, yeah, it was Hanks. Then it went to Dan, and then it went back to Hank, and
I got you. Yeah. Well, anyway, it was there, but I didn't see it. I didn't see it do anything. But I wasn't down there watching the whole time either, and I didn't even get there to midday Saturday or midday Sunday. Actually,
2 classes, I believe. I might be wrong, but he demolished. Hank is a crazy, crazy man. Hank Quarter. That's funny. Hank Quarter.
Right. Yeah. But it was something to hear, man. I was really surprised when RP fired up his van. I was probably 100 feet away, maybe 150 feet. I was a good distance away. And it was in a building. So it wasn't out in the open, but I'm just telling you, it pressured my ears that far away. I mean, I felt the pressure.
When he turns that thing on, I've heard massive stories about that. Just
yeah, it was it was something. It was something. Ain't no doubt. It was really cool. And now it was 73 hertz, I think. It's not something you want to go crawl into, Oh,
no. It'll hurt you. I guarantee. You probably couldn't even stand right next to it. No, I'm sorry. No, thank you.
No. Now, it's been years. The last time, it's been about 2. I missed the USAC finals this year. Not sure when last year, but Carlos was giving demos at one of those USAC finals out there.
He
And
gave demos at our last Vegas show. It's been 2 years ago. I was there.
Okay.
I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was giving demos, and he was him and Greg. Greg Corbin was giving demos because I remember he had that ratchet strap, and he was just telling people to get up in there. I was like, hell no, you couldn't get out quick enough. Break a leg, try to jump down. This shit's ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I saw this, and I don't know if that was a different meter, but I saw one of those meters do 136, but I didn't. There was 2 meters. I only saw the one, so I didn't see a 143, but it might have been on that other meter.
I want to see that 25 feet away. Seriously, I'm not doubting it. Trust me, because I know our
man.
Thank God. We'll go there.
Well, no, I'm just saying, I was standing right there.
I don't remember.
There was 2 meters, and I only saw one. You know, the other one could have said 143. I don't know where it was placed. You know.
Yeah. No, that would be pretty.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I saw that middle one. I didn't see the 133 one either.
143, 136, 133. Okay. That's pretty badass, though. I mean, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Warlock. Warlock is everything with C-Pillar.
That's your class, man.
C-Pillar is everything. There is no individual classes. It is what it is. Sorry, sir.
Yeah. Well, the reality is there's not a lot of small C-Pillar bills. We had one, you know. Everybody else was kind of big. So
y'all better you're forgetting about Super Dave. Trust me. You're forgetting about Super Dave. I'm not denying that Greg and Brett have amazing builds. Trust me, because I've heard and seen both of them.
Yeah, they do it out pretty well, man. They win at one another.
Don't forget Super Dave. I'm telling you right now. Don't forget Super Dave. I'm just telling you. Okay.
Here's the meters when RP did that. There's the 143 they were talking about. There's the 136 I saw. And that other one must have been down there somewhere, but I didn't see those 2. But there it is. So,
yeah.
Yep. Pretty cool. That's loud, dude, to be that far away.
25 foot out. Seriously. I mean, was it really 25 foot out? That's
it was at least, I think that's a minimum, man.
I mean,
that's probably more than that.
Seriously, what the?
Yeah, it was probably more than that.
That's badass.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, it was loud.
Yeah, I don't need no love. Super's my boy. But, I mean, it is what it is.
Well, he's over there in the Midwest, and ain't nobody loud over there. Yeah, come over to the East Coast to be loud, you know.
How many? I think there's like 16, 17 of them awards coming to my area, sir. Whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, too.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It was a pretty amazing year. I'm still learning every year. There's still something new and louder every year that I'm learning. It's pretty fun, to be truthful.
What's that?
To just still be able to learn something. I mean, seriously.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I mean, and I'm just gonna kick it out at my age to still be able to learn something new. It's pretty amazing.
Right. Yeah.
Midwest is loud and getting louder. I mean, yeah, I agree. Absolutely, Marcus.
I mean, if you consider 140 loud, I mean
147. 147.
Right.
I'm only at 147 with 110.
Oh, so you know what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start averaging all the scores from the show. So we're going to see which area is getting loud.
How would you be able to do that, though?
When you guys send me the scores and I turn them into spreadsheets, I'll just average the score and place it somewhere, you know.
Okay, yeah, I mean that's not fair. Whoever's running shows like in the Vegas area or probably in Greg's area, that's not fair. Fuck that. No, no,
Yeah.
no. I quit. That's cheating. That is cheating.
Right.
I mean, seriously, that's cheating. No fair. No,
Yeah.
no. I mean, seriously, how the fuck are you going to compete with Greg Corbin? How are you going to
Well,
compete with Carlos Rodriguez? How are you going to
listen,
compete with RP? How are you going to
listen.
compete with Hank?
Those guys are always going to need somebody to carry their bags. You could just do that for them,
Trust me, I took second place to Hank. I had my award. I
right?
was there. You know,
Yeah.
understand? I took my ass.
Somebody's got to get that skimmer and get the leaves out of the pool.
It's
You know.
funny because you said that because that was kind of my whole spiel that whole year. Everybody was
Yeah.
like, "Why are you going to finals? You're not going to win." Yeah, Hank was like 7 dB louder than me. There was no way I was going to win. I think it was like 4 to be truthful, but
Yeah.
there was no way I was going to beat him. But I still went because I knew second place was locked. I mean, seriously, I had second place. Second place was mine. Just like Chris Box in Midwest SPL. I'm just gonna say it. I went against that motherfucker like 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. Awards over there is like crazy.
Oh, I found it. This is the cuss button right here. Do you hear something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta stop it.
I like that. That's pretty funny.
Right. I keep forgetting about that thing, but I can't hear it. So wonder why.
I need that processor, Billy. We're just saying, you know, we've had these conversations, sir.
Right.
How about this? Is that good? Is that
Yes,
nice?
yes, amazing.
Right. I forget about all those buttons. I need to put me some more sounds on there. But yeah, man. I guess you guys could. I don't know. I don't know what you do. If you, I guess what I'm saying is if you shadow these other guys, that you guys could get loud too. You would learn. Just go hang out with them.
That's kind of rude, but okay. But in that same aspect, I'd like to say he is right to an extent.
Right.
Do that in an extent right there.
Hey. Now
You
I'm
hang
asking.
out with them and you ask questions and you talk to them. I
That's
guarantee
right.
you, trust me.
That's right.
Me and
You
Hank,
you may be shining them shoes while you're doing it, but you get that. Watch
mean-
that movie, Legend of Bagger Vance.
Hank actually reached out to me that year in 2019, I believe, because he knew I was thinking about not coming. And he
Mhm.
was like, dude, just come out, just show up. And he
Right.
was actually pretty amazing because he helped me out. He helped me get just a little bit louder and actually push that content just to that extra little bit. And I got what I did. And, I took second place. It was
Well,
respectable against him, especially when, everybody's Hank's a good guy. I mean, I'm just telling you guys right now. Everybody thinks Hank's an ass, but Hank is not. He is actually a really, really good
yeah,
guy.
I don't think that about him at all. As a matter of fact, one thing I do kind of like is that it don't matter if it's online in public or standing next to him.
He's real.
He'll tell you what he's done.
Yeah.
He don't. A lot of people, I'm like, well, how many square inches do you use for this? And like, well, I don't
He's
really want
like
to say
this.
that. He's like, I did this. Bring it.
Yeah. He's like, this is what helped me. You do it. Try to beat me.
Yeah, come on.
Here. Come on, let's
Yeah.
go. You can't beat me because if you beat him, it pushes him, and he loves it. I mean, seriously, I understood that. I really
Man, I
did.
wish
It
I
took a
have.
while,
I don't
but
have this photo. I don't have it downloaded on my computer. But you know, you see people and their tools at the shows. I'm just telling you that Hank and RP, they brought other tools. There were things piled around their vehicles that you don't see piled around other vehicles. they didn't find their peak looking at that frequency. Really, they found it looking at that power. you know.
Power, frequency,
Well,
efficiency.
I'm just saying they do things differently than the
this.
average guy.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
there's a whole bunch,
Yeah.
and people
Yeah.
don't understand that. There's a lot.
And Carlos does that too. You know, those guys on that level, man.
No, Carlos and Greg and no, it's just done. I mean, Alan Dante. I mean, seriously, how can you forget Alan Dante? That man. I mean, he's
Well,
he's
I
the
don't,
myth, the man, the legend. Everybody
I
knows
don't
who
forget
Alan
him. I've
Dante
just
is.
never met him. I've never seen him. I've never met him. So
I've
I
never
guess that's why.
personally met him, but we've
Yeah.
had chit chats on Facebook or on Messenger or
Mhm.
whatever, back and forth. And that man he's like a mad scientist. He knows what the
He got to.
remember,
He's in the 83s, 84s, right?
I mean, you got to remember though. I mean, up until I think it was this year or last year, he didn't have lithium.
Mm-hmm.
He
What do you
couldn't.
have?
He couldn't have lithium. He only had AGM. He had been running
wow.
AGM this whole time. That
Dang.
man is. I'm telling you right now, he is a mad scientist.
Mhm.
Seriously, and I'm not giving
Does he still run tube amp?
Hank or RP or any of them any disrespect, because they're gods as well. But
Yeah.
to hit them numbers on AGMs, wow.
He surely has some capacitors on top of him, right?
No, I'm telling you right now, it was all AGM batteries. He
Man,
could
what
not.
kind of AGM batteries they got?
Where he was, they couldn't run anything. I'm pretty sure. And maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was that point. He was showing up to midnight hour and not taking bourbon.
Right.
Wow.
Some people do.
Wow, yeah. I mean, seriously, wow.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't around then.
I mean, you guys forget about AGM all you want to, but it's still pretty indestructible for the average person.
It's indestructible, but it's slow.
For somebody just starting out, I mean, wouldn't you still to this day recommend AGM over lithium? I would, because somebody just starting out doesn't understand lithium and they need to start.
Not if they got a Class D amp. I would not recommend. I wouldn't be able to with a good conscience.
They shouldn't have a Class D amp if they're just starting out.
All right, look, here's Eric Miller. He's in Mobile, Alabama.
What's up, Greg?
Yeah, man. I couldn't recommend an AGM with somebody with Class D amp. Now, if they got AB, maybe. Or A. I saw Class A amps this weekend, man.
You got the guy sitting behind me. Who's the guy sitting behind me? All right. What? I don't understand what Super Day says.
I think that's Kip, ain't it?
Who? Where?
Sitting in that chair right over that.
Over here.
Yeah.
Shit, you can't see it. Never mind.
We see.
In the blue chair.
We can't see the chair.
Sorry. Sorry, it was funny.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I think this year is going to kind of open the little people's eyes, and it's going to open a lot of competitors' eyes. Because I'm telling you right now, hang on, Base Wars is coming to take over this year.
Well, we hope we're going to grow, but
Billy is being nice, and he's not going to agree with me when I say this, but trust me, Base Wars went from here to here in the last year and a half. And Billy, it is what it is.
But I tell you,
we're
this
not
is
low
my
man on Totem Pole no more. We are not low man on Totem Pole no more. We got to step our game up.
We have been killing it, but I think as we get closer and closer to some of the other orgs, we're going to hit that wall, and that increase is going to slow. I'll share the numbers. I think we doubled every year.
The difference between us and any other organization is we are willing to work with them. We don't care. Let's have the show
Well,
together. Let's have fun.
yeah. Honestly, I don't even think we're doing us, but the thing is, we doubled when you're little, y'all. Okay, it's just like SPL. To go from 130 to 140 is not that hard. From 140 to 140 to 150 is not that hard. But as you get higher, it's harder. So we doubled our participation this year, number of runs. We doubled our members. We doubled every metric we have. So at sooner or later, that's probably going to stop.
It's going to be, and I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
At some point in time, we're going to hit that plateau, or we're going to we'll stop. Yeah.
If we do that again this year, I will be very surprised. But I will tell you this: if we do that again this year, that will mean that we do about 12,000 runs. We did 6,000 runs this year. And that means it's going to be another year that I don't order enough tag plates.
And see, I'm going to be honest with you. You better start right now, because it's not going to end, and it's going to take over.
Well, are we going to keep pushing?
Not in disrespect, because I love all the other organizations, but baseball is coming, and we're going to shove it down your throat this year.
Well, we're going to keep doing us. I try not to pay attention much to the other orgs, but we're just going to do us. I wish them the best.
We don't want to. We want to have.
At the end of the day, I just want to do us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're right. We want to have fun and we want to do us. But
that's right. That's the most important thing, to have fun.
There's a couple of people that don't want to play nice. So I mean, we can not play nice if we don't want to. Really don't want to, but I mean,
I don't even want to play. I just want to do us. Do what we do, Yeah, now that is something that we do. I do listen to just about everything I hear, and this score sheet is reflecting on that right there. There's only a couple things that I didn't do that I heard. A couple people suggested to do this twister class, suggested to cut it down to 53 hertz, 40 to 53. I didn't do that, honestly, because I forgot to put it to a vote for us. I
heard a couple of people bitch about it being at a 53 cap because there was a couple of people that peaked there. I said, but I mean, really, theoretically, if you're peaking at 53 hertz, is that really what you're listening to as you roll around in a daily vehicle?
Well, and the reality, and Walt's in here still, he was in here a minute ago. They were probably peaking in the 60s and 70s, but they just said, okay, challenge accepted. And they just built their stuff, tuned it, whatever they did to do it 53 hertz. And I think Walt won 2 or 3, first place at the thing. So I guess what I'm saying is these guys that are pros, they can do what they want to do, so that 53 hertz, what that really does is it does help our daily stay involved.
No. Hang on. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you, but no, you're wrong. This year, you will have to have 5 shows per class per vehicle.
Yeah.
You cannot use your daily vehicle this year to get your last 2 or 3 shows that you need.
Yeah.
You don't come to the show with your base ride, you don't get the points. Yeah. I don't care if you don't have no subs in it. It's still got to be your base ride.
Right. But here's something that a lot of people don't realize. If you rebuild your ride, let's say, you take those points with you. We're not trying to money grab and make you come to 50 shows, though I really think you should come to 50 shows. I mean, you should, right? But let's say you're in the chaos class and then you rebuild to beast. Well, you just got to hit 2 shows with that beast build kind of thing. And we had a hard time tracking that
Right
last year.
today. Okay.
But
You're
this
right.
year, we're not going to have a hard
Oh,
time
yeah.
tracking it. Right. Got to hit 2 shows. 2 shows in that ride. Is Chris Mills talking about somebody else being loud? Did he break a 50 at your finals? Was it 50 or 55?
2 vehicles though, and that's what he's talking about. He's talking about being able to run both of his vehicles come finals. And I
Yeah.
thought that yes, they can. They just have to register each vehicle.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, there'll be a wallpaper. Right. Right.
Bunga.
Right. Do you know Clay?
What?
Do you know Clay?
No.
He's in the Tennessee area. Yeah.
This is pretty funny though.
Right.
The ruckus and chill.
Yeah,
Wow.
I plan to come.
Maybe the ruckus part, but are you gonna chill, Billy?
Yeah. Yeah, Greg's gonna be running the show. I'm just coming to hang.
Mm-mm. You don't know what chill is, Billy. You better just say no. Say no.
Right. Right.
No, sir. Nope. Nope. You can't do that no more. This year you have to run your base ride for all 5 shows. 5 shows is not a lot in a year. Let's be serious.
Yeah.
It's really not. And I don't mean to be an ass, and I know shit happens, but you can bring your vehicle. That's your base ride. And bring it to the show and have 1 speaker in there. You're still putting up a number. It's still your vehicle. It is still your base ride. And but you guys got to realize though, I mean, seriously, when it comes to it, people are not coming to shows to see your daily drivers that has 110 in it. People are trying to come to shows that have the big systems. Shut up. And my dog barking in the back, because he's over there in the back of the studio, right there.
We can't see him. We just see.
He's way back there. Chevy shop. No. But I mean, seriously, it just,
Right.
it is what it is. That's true.
Right. Is his daily also his base ride? Is Chris Mills? Did he ever break a 60?
I do.
I mean, a 55 is. I think loud is over 55.
It is daily, yeah. In the Equinox, or however, I think it's the Equinox.
Huh.
Shut up. Jeffy. Sorry, guys.
Well, I'm getting hungry, man. What about you?
Yeah, I'm beyond hungry.
Well, let's go. You gonna wrap us up?
Yes, sir. Well, shit.
You got a show this weekend?
No, I don't.
Man, what the heck?
I don't want one. They say
Why
I'm
not?
getting the fuck off.
Man, hold on now.
Sorry.
I'm gonna start. You're gonna be living on this button right here.
I know, right? I got a weekend off this weekend. Sorry. But, honestly, you guys are amazing. We appreciate you. Thank you. Have a great night and peace out.